trainings, especially for fire extinguishers. Different types of fire and different types of extinguishers, how we can use it. Because the fire extinguisher is one of the major area of concerns for chasing the fire for any kind of industries. It's better to have a proper fire extinguisher inspections and knowings of fire extinguisher types, and fire types is very important, because if you don't know the what type of fire and what type of fire extinguisher needs to be used, then it will make big disaster and big accidents, incidents because of wrong use of fire extinguishers. So it's better to have a proper fire extinguishers. In this fire extinguishers, you have to check different types are there. There is a ABC powder is there, carbon dioxide is there, foam type fire extinguishers is there. So the foam type, carbon dioxide, ABC powder, these three fire extinguishers normally used for the all type of industries and the major area of concerns. So when you are having the fire extinguishers in the big companies, you have to give the proper training for the fire extinguishers to all employees for, and also give the training for how to use the fire extinguishers. If you give the proper training and record, that will only, in case of emergency, you can utilize the people for chasing the fire of mini or major fire accidents. Here we can say lot of fire extinguishers are used, but sometimes people don't know how to operate and what kind of fire it is. We can classify it A, B, C, D fires. Fire A, plastics, paper, wood. These fires, we can say paper, wood, and any kind of wooden cloth. These all fires call it as a fire A. Wood, paper, cloth, even in plastics, these all fires said to be solid fires and easily catching fires. This fire is fire A. Then what will be the fire B? The fire B is always flammable liquids. What are the flammable liquids? Petroleum, crude oil, chemicals, these all diesel, these all things comes under the flammable liquids. This is B, fire B. First we call it as a fire A. What all fire A? Wood, paper, then plastics and cloth. These all fire A. Then what will be fire B? Flammable liquids, petroleum, crude oil, chemicals, and diesel, all kind of fire catching liquids, flammable liquids, fire B. Then what about fire C? Flammable gases. Flammable gases of, we can say methane, LPG, and then H2S, or any kind of flammable gas which is immediately catching the fire. It's coming from the refineries or all kind of processing chemical gases easily catching the fire. That is C. We can call it as a fire C. Then what about fire D? Is a electrical fire. Electrical hazard fire is said to be electrical fire, that is D, type D. Then what about type E? The all kinds of chemical base or metallic base fires are said to be E, type E. Metallic base fires are said to be type E. So we have seen A, B, C, D, E. A is wood, paper, cloth. B, flammable liquids. C, flammable gases. D, electrical hazards. E, metallic fire. Metal fires rising from the metals. These are the 5 types of fires. Then fire extinguishers. What are the fire extinguishers we have seen? Carbon dioxide, ABC powder, foam type fire extinguishers. Then now you have to know it, what kind of fire and what kind of fire extinguisher you have to use. In case of fire A, wood, paper, cloth, then what kind of fire extinguisher you can use? You can use ABC powder, then you can use foam type fire extinguishers, water. You can use ABC powder, foam, and you can use any kind of fire extinguishers like water based fire extinguishers. You can easily choose the fire, paper, wood, cloth through the water fire extinguishers, ABC powder or foam. These 3 fire extinguishers you can use for this type 1 fire arising from the wood, paper and cloth. Okay. Number 2, flammable liquids. In case of fire arising from the flammable liquids like petroleum, liquids like diesel, petrol, crude oil. So these are the kerosene. So these, when it's fire rising from this kind of oils, then what kind of fire extinguisher you can use? You should not use the water. You can use ABC powder, carbon dioxide, then foam type fire extinguisher you can use. These things you can use it for fire B, fire type B. You can use mainly carbon dioxide and ABC powder. You can use it mainly. Then fire type C, flammable gases, methane, carbon dioxide, carbon, and then LPG and all kinds of H2S flaming gases. You can use for gases you can use ABC powder mainly. The ABC powder is the main for the type C fires. Apart from the ABC powder, you can use carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide and ABC powder you can use, but mainly you can use ABC powder for type C fires, type C fires. Then type D fire, the electrical fire. In case fire arising from the electricity. So in that case, you should not use water, foam and all. You can use carbon dioxide or ABC powder you can use. You should not use the water for electrical fire. You should not use the foam for the electrical fire. You can use ABC powder and carbon dioxide. Then another is metallic. The metallic is the E1, type E. In that case, you can use the ABC powder only. Metallic fire, you can use chemical fire. You can use ABC powder. So this ABC powder, you can use all kind of fires. A, B, C, D, E. In case of type A, you can use water, ABC powder, foam. But in case of B, type B, liquids, you can use ABC powder, then carbon dioxide. Then in case of type C, gases, you can use ABC powder, carbon dioxide, and then that will be enough. Then type D, electrical fire, you can use only ABC powder and carbon dioxide. You should not use another thing. Then metallic fire, only ABC powder. This is the arrangements for the different types of fires and different types of fire extinguishers. You must know it. These fire extinguishers are very, very important to know the what kind of fire and what kind of fire extinguisher you can use. You should not simply use the water for all kinds of fire. You should not simply use the foam for all types of fire. You should not use the simply the ABC powder you can use for all type of fire, but other water and other things you have to some restrictions. But the only thing the ABC powder you can use for all type of fire, but the metallic is the chemical base. In case of chemicals means specialized chemical fire. Hi, sorry for the interference for the current cut, electricity cut. So now the fire extinguishers are different types, and fire types we have seen, fire extinguishers we have seen. How to use the fire extinguishers? That's a very important one. You have to you must know it, what type of fire it is. Fire A, B, C, D. Then you see fire A. In case fire A, paper, wood, and cloth. Then you can take the ABC powder or foam or water fire extinguisher, pull it, and then take the fire extinguisher, pull the knob, and aim the knob, and fuse it. If you fuse it, the main point, you have to aim the fire first, and then you have to fuse it the knob. You have to focus the knob in the fire and fuse it. Then fire will, until you can fresh it, until fire cease it. So this is the simple way of, we can call it as the fire extinguishers working methods. So this way, just to pull the fire extinguishers and then aim it and press the knob, focus it and press the knob. That's it. So there is a black hose is there that you have to pull it, and then there is a knob tag is there. You have to pull the tag and then aim it, fuse it. You have to press it, then cease the fire. So these kind of things you must know it, how to cease the fire. Apart from that, when you are seeing the fire extinguishers, you must know it, the fire extinguishers tag and inspection date, when will be inspected, then the fire extinguisher pressure gauge is in green, is okay. If it's red, you have to maintain. If it's green, okay, pressure okay, you can use it. If it's a above green, then over pressure. The over pressure also problem because some accident will happen. So the green line okay, then red line means it's a low, then above green means you have to check it the pressure. Maintenance is always very important for fire extinguishers. You have to make it a midline of green. So that things is very important for maintaining the fire extinguisher. And tag date of inspection at least 3 months once you have to inspect the fire extinguishers and rate the tags. In the tag, you have to mention the what date inspected, then how much the pressure, these things you have to mention, and then these all fire extinguishers always be ready for using. If it's any, you know, it's under repair or any kind of operational issues, you have to remove the fire extinguisher, and only usable fire extinguisher only needs to be used. So this is what fire extinguishers training, what we have seen in this. Whatever you have any doubt, you can just ask me in this question hour. So through just type it whatever question you have it. I think some on Pearl. You have any questions from any one of you? Just ask me. I can answer the questions regarding the fire extinguishers, types of fires, and how to use the fire. Especially, who is there? Ashu is there? Ashu is there? You have any questions? Thank you.